Hi guys, welcome to 6th grade, chapter 2, lesson 7. We're going to go ahead and get started with number 2. Now, for our purposes, we are not going to estimate. We are going to do the math, okay? So, when we are dividing fractions, we change the sign, and then we flip, okay? So I keep the 1/2, I change the divide to multiply, and then I flip the 1/4 to 4/1, okay? Now I can go through and I can say that 2 goes into 4 2 times. So 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 4 twice. Now, when I multiply straight across, I get 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 1 is 1. So my answer is going to be 2 because 2/1 is equal to 2. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so I'm going to keep, I'm going to change, I'm going to flip. Okay, now nothing goes into 5 evenly, 4 or 3. Neither one goes into 5 evenly. 4 and 2 goes into 2 once and 2 goes into 4 twice. So now I still can't do anything with the 5, and that's a 1. So that's not going to do me any good. So now I'm just going to multiply straight across. Okay, I get 6/5. Okay, well, simplest form means that I have to get it to where the top number is smaller than the bottom number. So I have to go, how many times does 5 go into 6? Well, it goes in 1 time. I would have 1 left over, and then I keep my denominator. Okay? So I want for you guys to go ahead and do 4 through 12 exactly the same way. Okay? It should be pretty easy for you guys at this point. Okay? We are going to go down to number 13. Okay? And it says, Joy ate a quarter of a pizza. If she divides the rest of the pizza into equal, Joy ate 1/4 of a pizza. If she divides the rest of the pizza into pieces equal to 1/8 pizza for her family, how many pieces will her family get? Okay, so if she ate 1/4, then there's 3/4 left. Okay, if she's dividing that into 1/8 size pieces, okay, then we can keep, change, and flip, and 4 goes into 4 once and 4 goes into 8 twice. So now her family will get 6 pieces. Okay? Good. Okay. Hideko, I'm guessing, has 3/5 of a yard of ribbon to tie on balloons for the festival. Each balloon will need 3/10 of a yard of ribbon. How many balloons could she tie with the ribbon? So 3/5 is what she has. That's how much she has. She needs 3/10 for each one. Okay? So now I keep, I change, I flip. Okay? And Miss Leah loves when we have the same number because we get to cross them out and put ones. Also on this one, 5 can go into 10. So 5 goes into 5 once, 5 goes into 10 twice. When I multiply straight across, I now get 2/1, which means 2 balloons. There we go. Okay? I want for you guys to do 15 and 16. You totally can. And then you guys are going to go ahead and do the lesson check on the back. And we're going to go down to do spiral review together. Okay? Jeremy had 3/4 of a submarine sandwich and gave his friend 1/3 of it. What fraction of the sandwich did the friend receive? Well, he had 3/4 of a sub. He gave his friend 1/3 of it. So 3/4 minus 1/3. Okay? So now, in order to subtract fractions, they have to have a common denominator. So The smallest number that 4 and 3 both go into is going to be 12. That should be your denominator now all the way across, okay? So now 4 times what is 12? Well, 4 times 3. So now, whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. 3 times 3 is 9, okay? Now, we multiplied the 3 by 4, which means we need to multiply the top by 4. 1 times 4, 4. Now, 9 minus 4, 5 twelfths. We got 5 twelfths of a sub. Okay? There you go. All right. Ebony walked at a rate of 3.5 miles per hour for 1 1/3 hours. How far did she walk? Okay. So, 3.5 miles in 1 hour. Okay. So we need to divide that by 1 1/3 hours. Nope. Miss Lee is doing that wrong, guys. Okay, give me a minute. I'll come back to number 4. Okay. Penny uses 3/4 of a yard of fabric for each pillow she makes. How many pillows can she make using 6 yards of fabric? Now we do have 6 divided by 3/4. So we're going to keep, change, and flip. Okay. So now 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 6 twice. 2 times 4, 8 over 1. So she can make 8 pillows. Okay? All right. During track practice, Chris ran 2.5 laps in 81 seconds. What is the average time per lap? So we have my goodness. Okay. So we have to take those 81 seconds and divide it by 2.5. Okay? All right. So can't have a decimal on the outside. Can't have a decimal on the outside. So got to move it. Okay? You got to put a 0 there. Okay? Okay. So now 25 is not going to go into 8. It will go into 81 3 times, giving me 75. 6 left over. Okay, 6 is less than 25. I can bring down my 0. Okay, 25 into 60 is going to go twice, like 2/4 will go into 50 cents. Get 10 left over. Okay, now 10 is less than 25. I can bring down another 0. And 25 is going to go into 100 4 times, just like 4/4 go into $1. Okay, so 3.24 seconds per lap. All right, guys. That was 2.7. Come on back for 2.8.